Okay, for you today here on Dave's Cooking Show, I have Penne Rosa. Or Rosa. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. Anyway, you need basically a Rosa or Rosa sauce, which is a combination of marinara and Alfredo. So we're going to make a real simple version of a marinara and a real simple version of an Alfredo. We'll start with the marinara. By the way, this recipe is vegetarian compliant. Certainly not vegan, because screw vegans. In this pot, you want 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You also want about 6 cloves of garlic. Give the garlic a couple of minutes to toast on up. Then you want to add 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. Stir it around. Make sure you get everything incorporated. And then about a teaspoon of salt. Again, you want to be a little careful with the salt because the canned tomatoes already have salt in them. Eyeball about 2 teaspoons of oregano, a little bit of basil, about the same amount, just eyeball it. And then, of course, a pinch of sugar and a lot of pepper. You know, pepper to taste, I guess. All right, so let's move on to the Alfredo. Stir this around and let it simmer for about 20 minutes if you're curious of how long to keep the sauce on the stove. So simmer for about 20 minutes, but let's move on to the Alfredo sauce. Okay, this sauce is even easier than the marinara sauce. On basically about a medium heat, maybe a medium low. That's just the way I like to do this. You want to add 2 cups of heavy cream. Eyeball about a tablespoon or more of pepper. For this. Again, I like pepper in my Alfredo sauce. If you don't, then, well, you can go to hell. You'll also want to sneak in about a half a teaspoon of garlic salt at this point, too. And then you just want to kind of get this on a good simmer and reduce heat. You want to simmer it for a couple of minutes, then reduce the heat, and stir in about a cup of chicken broth, and then we'll be back for the next step. Now, sauce has been reduced, and lastly, add about 2 cups of Parmesan cheese that I basically just pulverized in my food processor. Just cut a block up, pulverized. It comes out to about 2 cups. And then just stir it around, and then just leave it on a nice low heat so it doesn't burn or anything. And just keep it on that low heat till your marinara sauce is done. Okie dokie, and now we're ready to combine the sauce. As you can see, the marinara has reduced. Now it's just time to add the Alfredo sauce in there and give this a good old stir, and then simmer again for about another 10-20 minutes. Just enough time for you to get your pasta done. Alrighty, and now we're going to add the sauce to the penne and give this a good swirl around. Now, it will be a little soupy for pasta. If you like it that way, it's certainly ready to go right now, but I've got one more step that I'd like to do with this. Okay, what you want to do on a pan over medium heat is get about 2 ladles full of the Penne Rosa, and you essentially just want to fry it a little bit. Take a little bit more moisture off that sauce. You know, just stir it around over a medium heat, couple of minutes, and we should be ready to go for serving. All right. All you got to do now, place it out, put it in a serving bowl, and, of course, top. This is completely optional. Top with just a little bit of mozzarella cheese. And, of course, because I just have to have it on everything, some, of course, freshly ground black pepper. And that's it. Penne Rosa. Done.